It was a warm afternoon, and the family was enjoying a lovely meal in the garden with their friends. As the sunlight danced across the grass, a sudden, high-pitched sound caught everyone's attention. They looked around, trying to find where it came from, until they saw something tiny moving on the lawn. When they got closer, they realized it was a baby squirrel, eyes still closed, trembling on the grass. There was no nest nearby. Perhaps a crow had tried to carry it away and accidentally dropped it in the yard. The man gently picked up the helpless creature. Its tiny body was almost weightless in his hands. Its fur was just beginning to grow, and its fragility deeply touched their hearts. No one could leave it there, so they decided to take it inside. The woman warmed some milk and fed the baby squirrel carefully with a small bottle. Everyone in the family agreed to help and take care of it until it was strong enough to survive. Even the family's dog seemed to sense how defenseless the little one was and lay quietly beside it. The dog sniffed the baby gently and gave it a soft lick, as if promising to protect it. Baby squirrels are born blind, deaf, and hairless. For the first weeks of life, they depend completely on their mother's care. With love, warmth, and good care, the tiny squirrel slowly began to grow stronger. Its fur turned shiny, its movements more agile, and it loved being scratched and cuddled by its human family. It often curled up and fell asleep inside the woman's hood, where it felt safe and warm. A powerful bond formed between them, and soon the squirrel became part of the family. But one day they realized it was time to let nature take its course and set it free. They released the squirrel outside, but it never left the doorstep. It stayed there all day, occasionally looking inside, as if saying, "This is my home now." It climbed the door, tapped the window, and tried to get back in with its tiny paws. That's when the family understood. Some bonds aren't made by blood, but by love, and they let it back in. Sometimes life begins with a fall, but when a small soul is caught by love, it turns into a miracle of its own. Dear friend, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like for new videos.